In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a class in your teacher Tinkercad account. I'm at the home page, as you can see, of my Tinkercad account, and if you go to the left-hand column, you'll see a few options, and one of those is classes. Let's select classes. Then you can see some classes I've already got set up, but I want to make a new class, so I will click Create New Class. Now it asks me for a class name. In this case, I'll call it 6th grade fall. I'll select a grade. For me, that's 6th through 8th grades. And since I teach STEM, I'm going to choose science, technology, engineering, and math. I like to leave this class safe mode setting at default of on, and then I'll create a class. All right, so here you have your class created, but we need some students. So I'm going to click Add Students. In this box, you can add students one name at a time. This is nice after you have a class established and you just need to add one or new students to your class. But for me, at the beginning, I'm going to choose Paste a List of Students. Now I've gone ahead and copied a short list, so I'm going to paste that in. And there's my short list. I only have 4 names on it, but you can enter a list of 20 names or 30 names or 10 names or however many names you need to add. I'm going to click Add 4 Students. And now we have a roster under our class. If you need to add additional students, you can always click Add Students later on. So it gives you my class name, student name that I put in, but it goes ahead and sets up a default login code for this person. It's Finley, Stephanie, but I want to change that. I like for the login code to be their last name, first initial. So I'll choose Finley S. And for this one, I'll choose Martin Z. And for John Smith, I'll make it Smith J. And for Tom Weiser, I'll make it Weiser T. All right, and it's important to notice that these will not be applied until you press the blue check mark. So you have to press the blue check mark to make those take. Now, you can change these to any kind of, if you want more secure, you can make it an alphanumeric code that you give to the students privately. But for me, I like to just keep it simple so we can all remember what their codes are. And I do last name, first initial. And each of these codes is tied directly to their user name, to their account. So that way everybody will need a unique login code. All right, so I'm all set now. You're going to look here at the top and you're going to see that you have what's called a class link. You can also do share class link. I'm going to click on that because it gives us a few options. One, here's your class link code right here. This will take students to your account, to your teacher Tinkercad class, if you will. You can also give them a direct link. So if you would like to put this direct link on like your website or give it to the students straight out, you can always do that. But if you want the students to go and just use this login code, this is what you would do. When they get to the Tinkercad homepage, you will see that there's a button called Login. So I'm going to click Login. And there are a few options. How to use Tinkercad in school. They're going to choose Students with Class Code. So they'll click that, and now it's going to ask for that class code that you had created when you made your class. In our case, it is this code right here, AYK, EBU, JDW, and then you'll click Go to My Class, and now it's going to ask them, how do you want to enter your class? Join with login code is easy enough. We're going to click Join with Login Code. And then for Zachary Martin, it would be Martin Z. And he would click Go to My Class. And now he has a Tinkercad account that he can access. This is a very easy way to help set up your students with an account. Also, it will let you monitor any of the designs that they've created. So you can make your own assignments, and then when they complete those assignments or they make their own designs, you can access those from your account. Let's say that Zachary Martin here wanted to make a design. So let's make a quick design here. There we go. I'm just going to bring a couple of shapes in. Oh yeah, just like that. Boom. I made a shape. I made a little design here. So let's say that Zachary Martin made that design and he's all done with it. From your teacher page, and I'm going to go back to that. Here's my class again. From your side of things, from your teacher page, you can go in and look at your students. So let's see my 6th grade fall. And we can see that Zachary Martin's is now dark. The others are still gray because they've never logged onto their account. But after a student logs in, they'll have an active account. And we'll go to Zachary Martin. If I click on his, you can see right there, there's a design that he created. And I can go and look at it. I can help him with it. I can do whatever I need. So that is setting up a class in Tinkercad. Hope this helps you out.